Oke, bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ya, waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin, wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Today here we'll have the next contender for proposal seminar, and then the contender here is Mutia Salmarosa, ya. That was your name, right? Mutia Salma Rosa, and then the title for her thesis proposal here, it is about developing student listening skill through TED Talk, the Muslim on the airplane. Yeah, and then her thesis advisor is Miss Liatul Izzah MPD. Yeah. And after this one, you're going to have two sessions. Yeah, the first session it will be discussing about your PowerPoint presentation, and then after that one, we are going to discuss about your complete research proposal or thesis proposal. Okay, Mutia, before we are going to start this proposal seminar, let's recite Basmalah first. Yeah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yeah, let's hope there will be no question that you cannot answer from me. Yeah, that's what I hope. Yeah, and then I'm the one that will share the screen for you. Yeah, I'm gonna start share screen here. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so where is it? Okay, can you see your slide here, Mutia?
Yeah, Mister.
Hmm?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, come on. Now time is yours.
Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah, today I will presentation about my thesis proposal. The title is Developing Students' Listening Skills Through TED Talk, the Muslim on the Airplane. Okay, my name is Mutia Salma Rosa, and next slide, sir. Yeah, for the chapter 1 and chapter 2, chapter 1, background of study, chapter 2 is the theory, and I will compare about that. So, English is a universal language that is used by people all around the world and is understood by people. And in Indonesia, we study English since elementary school until now, until in the university. And in studying English, many skills must be mastered, such as listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And according to Rouse 2011 says that listening is an invisible process that requires indirect explanation and that cannot be observed directly. When we listen, our ears receive individual sounds and our brain is convert into a message and the meaning to, and it that's the meaning to us. And when we learning listening English in the school, it's really the teacher teach students about listening. And according to Camilla 2013 said that the teachers in the school are rarely taking their students to practice listening in the teaching learning process. And usually in the school, the teacher teach students about grammar, vocabulary, writing, and reading. It's so rarely to teach listening and also speaking too. And that's are the problem of students listening fast with listening comprehension. And so according to ASME Biennial 2014, there are 5 problems such as accents. So too many accent speech when the native speaker speaks, like British and America. For the British, what is your favorite color, like that, and what when America's just what is your favorite color, yeah. And for the 2 is quality of record. In some classes, when the teacher playing audio, some of teacher do not have a high quality of the audio or the recorder. That's 2 problem. And the 3rd is unfamiliar vocabulary. Many students lack of vocabulary because they didn't practice. They don't know about the vocabulary because English vocabulary it's so many. And for the 4 is length and speed. For lower level students, it's difficult to listen 3 or 4 minutes when the native speaker speaks. And for the speed, sometimes native speaker speaks faster. Those are problems for the listening comprehension. And for the solutions, according to Hamauda 2013, here are a few helpful ideas to teach learners problems. And 1 is adapting and improving in listening materials. Teacher should have adapt listening materials that match to their students. And 2nd is activating students' vocabulary. 1 causes for students listening comprehension, as I said before, is the vocabulary. Teacher must to teach students about the vocabulary. An example, like the teacher make a task for students to memorize 5 or 10 vocabulary each day, and it will be increase their vocabulary. And the 3rd is using different kinds. We are in digital era, and the teacher must have teach students in any method with creativity method. The teacher must teach like with a video, with a movie, with a talk show, with a radio, something like that. And the 4th is accents. Make students aware. The teacher makes students aware to the differences about the British or the American accents. Yeah. And the last is pronunciation. Teachers need to help students expose themselves and get familiar with the pronunciation the native speaker. And this is the solution for the listening comprehension. And for the media for teaching listening, as my title, I will use TED Talk for my media. And for the first is, what is TED Talk? TED Talk is a program is set as public speaking system. All people are freely to watch the speaker speech with the different kinds of many topic. And the TED Talk video also the duration just less 18 minutes or just 18 minutes. For the level of senior high school, I think it just it's no longer for the duration. And the video what I choose is the Muslim on the airplane as my title, and also the video is just 15 minutes. It's no longer for the level of senior high school. And then this is for chapter 1 and chapter 2. Next. For the chapter 1 and chapter 3, time and place, I will conduct this research yeah, in the second grade of senior high school in Budi Mulia, which is located in Ciledug, Tangerang. And for the method, I will use a quantitative method with quasi-experimental, and I will involve of two classes. There are control classes and experimental classes. And for the population and sample, I will use the second grade of senior high school, and the sample I will use MIPA students, MIPA 1 and MIPA 3. And for the technique of collecting the data, I will use treatment and post-test. Yeah, the treatment I will teach them about the basic of the listening, about the application that I will use for the collecting the data. And for the post-test, for the experimental group, I will use a theta video, and for the control group, I will use audio and question from British Council. And then for the technique of analyzing the data, I will use using a statistic calculation of the t-test formulation, significance with a degree of 5%. Yeah. Okay, Mister? Mister, the sound.
That's all?
The audio. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Now let's start with your discussion on the first slide. Yeah, let's start with your title here. It is Developing Students' Listening Skill Through TED Talk, the Muslim on the Airplane. Yeah. My first question for you, listening skill. Why did you choose listening skill here as your research, as your subject for this research? Why?
Yeah, because I interested with this topic. Yeah, and also it's improved my listening skill too.
Okay, when we talk about the basic reason, so it is not enough when we say because I'm interested in this topic, but you have to come with some kind of reasoning why did here you decided to discuss or to conduct research on listening skill. Come on, do not mention it because I'm interested in listening skill. Come on. Any basic reasoning why listening skill here to your subject of the research? Come on.
Yeah, for before that, to be honest, I will do research with writing skill and speaking skill, but yeah, I think I thinking twice, and I will use listening skill for my research, and I will research. I will do a research in my school, because in my school, listening subject don't exist. So I will doing a research listening skill in my school, and yeah.
Okay, you are not answering my question. I'm going to give you the example why here, the reason behind choosing listening skill. Yeah, the example here, why I chose listening skill before, because here the first thing that everyone learn in their entire life here is starting with listening. Since we are baby, yeah, the first thing that we do, we are trying to listen. So that's the example. That's why listening to me, it is very important to discuss, to study. Okay, now give me the other example. That's what I call by the basic reasoning. Come on, give me the other kind of reasoning. Why listening skill, please.
Okay, when we learn English, when we learn another language, listening is so important. And when we just read a vocabulary of English, but we don't know about how to spelling and how to the native speaker or foreign to say it. And it's so important. It's so important that how to pronounce conduct, and yeah, we can Google it, Google on it, and when we listen how to the spelling about the conduct, yeah, we know about that. So listening is so important.
Okay, let me give you another example. When we try to talk, when we try to speak, we have to conduct, or we have to create a good listener first, a good listening first. So we can try to give what we call by giving a reaction maybe, or giving our feedback maybe. That's the power of listening. Okay, come on.
Yeah.
I just gave you 2 examples. Come on, give me one basic reasoning. Why here you decided to choose listening as the subject of your research? Come on.
Yeah, as I said before, that when we listen, our ears is receive individual sounds, and when received that, our brains convert into a message. And so when we want to learning about the English, about the another language, yeah, it's so important to heard that, and to know about how the reaction, what is people say, what is people meaning. Yeah, so that's why the listening is so important. And yeah,
okay,
get the point.
Thank you. Let's go to the next question then. For your title here, you're mentioning about TED Talk. There are many kind of videos, there are many kind of talk show that you can use for listening skill. And then here, you decided to use TED Talk. Okay, now give me the reasoning. Why it is TED Talk?
Okay, why I choose TED Talk as my media, because when I research about what the media for the developing listening is so many. It's about songs, animation, podcast. I think it's too general. So, and many thesis research about that. So I will choose different media. So I found TED Talk from my media to developing listening skill. Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Okay, thank you. Next, you are not only mentioning about TED Talks, but also here the title of the video that you're going to use, the Muslim on the airplane. It was the title of the video.
Yeah.
There is only one video then.
Yeah, only one video for the experimental class.
Okay, and then the video here, it is only 15 or 16 minutes that you mentioned it earlier.
15 minutes. 58 seconds. Yeah, almost 16.
Okay, almost 16 minutes. Okay. Next question. When I read your title here, it is not the first time. Yeah, so it is not some unique title that mentioning TED Talk here and then use it in a teaching and learning kind of research. There are many previous research also using TED Talk, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then now, the problem here, when we try to choose, when we try to decide to use the same or similar kind of research, we have to give our main distinction with the previous kind of TED Talk that use in teaching and learning. So what will be the difference between your thesis here with the previous research that also using TED Talk? Come on. Oh dear.
Okay, I read a lot of journal, international journal that doing research with TED Talk, and also it's developing listening, and many of the journal using for collecting the data is using a qualitative, and the journal is using many video of TED Talk to research, because the sample is up to 50, and because of that they are using TED Talk many TED Talk videos. So the difference with mine is I use a quantitative for the collecting the data, and I just use one video, and
Okay, so it is only the method.
Yeah.
That's only your reason, Mutia, really? Because when you mentioning about, because it is quantitative, there are thousands of previous research, okay, using TED Talk that also quantitative. Yeah. Now I want you to please think this as your future research, and then your main different with the previous research. Do not mention it. It is only because it is different on the method that you use. Yeah. So it is not a comprehensive kind of reason. Come on.
I think the differences with the test, because I use the Muslim on the airplane video, and then I will make a question about the video, and I will give the question to students. But in another journal, they are just watch video TED Talk, and it can be develop your listening skill. Just like that.
Okay. Okay, thank you. That's enough for the first slide. Now let's go to the next slide here. Your chapter 1 and then your chapter 2, or second chapter of your research proposal. From your chapter 1, based on your explanation, I still cannot figure it out here. Some of the main reason why that you have to conduct this listening study or this listening research. Why?
Why I conduct this listening research?
Right.
Yeah, why I conduct this listening research. Yeah. It's because.
Okay, yeah. Because.
Is this the same question before?
Come on.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. No. It's just because. Just because I interested with the topic, I interested with listening, and also the media for the research. Is this the same question, sir?
No, it's different. The previous one, we are still talking about your title. And then here on your chapter 1, at least you have to mention 3 or 4 aspects. Yeah. Why that you need to conduct this research. It's different. Yeah. Why that you have to conduct this research. It is a must for you to conduct this research. Come on, why?
Yeah, it's because English foreign language learners have crucial problems in listening comprehension, and as I said before, that the teacher just teach them about the grammar, vocabulary, and writing and reading, and so it's rarely to teach about listening.
Okay, let me tell you, Mutia, when you try to make a background of the study, you gotta come first with your main problem. Yeah, main problem here will lead you to find your alternative strategy to solve the problems. Yeah, that should be the step. Okay, what is it? The problem first. Yeah, after you're already discussing about the problem, and then you come with your alternative solutions. Yeah. So that will be really funny, I guess, when you try to create your background of the study and then mentioning, I'm conducting this research here because I'm interested in listening. No, that wasn't the reason why that you need to conduct this research or why that you have to conduct this research. Yeah. So you have to mention, first of all, listening, according to you here, it is the basic one. Yeah, it is the basic one that the student should master. Yeah, before they're going to learn different skill of English language. Yeah, and then after that one, you have to explain it also why it become the main problems that you need to solve. After discussing about the main problem, and then you can come with your alternative solutions. Okay, Mutia?
Yeah.
Can you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then for your chapter 2, reviewing related literature here, so it is not simply grabbing or collecting or conducting some relevant theories only, but you have to make sure here all the theories, yeah, all the reference that you use for this research here will help you to complete this research. Okay, so it is not only collecting all the theories that you try to put it together. That wasn't what the theory will be look like. Yeah, you need to make sure here. For example, the first one, when you try to give your opinion about listening comprehension, so you have to make sure from the reference that you quote here, it will be relevant with your discussion for this research. Okay, Vidya?
Yes, that.
Okay, next one for the chapter 3. For the chapter 3 here, you're mentioning your time and place, method, population, sample, technique of collecting the data, and the technique of analyzing the data. But still, for your chapter here from your PowerPoint, you are not mentioning what is it, the process, how that you are going to complete this research. Yeah, the main thing about the third chapter research proposal here, it is about how you're going to complete this research. Okay, Mutia?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we talk about how here, on your chapter here, you have to explain it. First of all, I will do this research here in blah, 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 blah. And then how that you are going to collect the data on it, how that you are going to classify the data till analyzing the data and then also giving the interpretation of each data finding. Okay, so it's not only the same like time and place, method, population, sample, till the last one that you wrote here, technique of analyzing the data. Okay, Mutia, can you get it?
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Okay, that's enough, I guess, for the PowerPoint. Now let's go back to your complete proposal, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and then now please open it, your complete proposal. Okay, there we go. Okay, have you opened your complete proposal?
Yeah.
Okay. Here on your background of the study, you start with discussion about official language for use in the international world. Yeah, this is some sentence that I really hate. Do you understand why I hate this sentence, Mutia?
First sentence?
Yeah, the first sentence. Do you understand why I hate these sentences?
Because it's too general?
No, because every single time, yeah, that I give the question for all your big sis or big bro, they will come with the same. It is an international language. Yeah. So maybe, yeah, do not use the same. Yeah. So you can start with mentioning or making different kind of sentences. Yeah. Using international language, I guess that's my era on 2004 when I got my first degree. I'm still using international language. Yeah. 2004 and then now we are on 2021 and then you are still using English as international language. Okay, you have to change this one. Yeah, try to find a better one. Yeah, maybe you can mention about Gen Z. Yeah, and then also millennial kind of language. Yeah, something that really based on your condition. Yeah, or something that really happening right now. That will be better. Do not use this. This is too classic. This is an old school, if I mention it. Okay?
Okay.
Olivia. And the next one, there are some interesting part of your first chapter here. After you mentioning from An-Nahl 78, yeah, and then suddenly here you try to put English is a universal language. There are no connection, there are no link between the previous paragraph. Do you understand what I mean here? Mutia?
English is a universal language.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, look at the previous paragraph. Your last sentence here that you may give thanks. And then suddenly you come with English is a universal language. So there are no connection at all here. Okay?
Okay.
Maybe you can make one paragraph after you mentioning about An-Nahl, and then that should be related, that should be linked with English is a universal language. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and then okay, this what I hate also.
What?
When you try to take the reference, when you try to choose your reference here, because you are from English department, so using Adnan here, it is not okay for you. Because Adnan is not from Australia, it is not from USA, or it is not from UK. Yeah, Adnan is simply a man from Tasikmalaya, a man from Bandung. Yeah, do not use Adnan. Yeah, try to use John, try to use Richard, try to use Harmer. That will be better. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Next one. Okay, it is the same also on your next paragraph, Kurita.
No, Kurita is international journal, sir.
Kurita, and then Kurita here is a male or female?
Kurita is female.
She is from?
Wait.
Okay, leave it. Leave it. Next one, Camila. What about Camila? Camila, it is also from an international kind of journal.
No, it's Indonesia. I use Indonesia just Adnan and Camila.
Okay, do not use Camila, yeah, because Camila is simply a female from Ponorogo, I guess, yeah. You don't have to use this one, yeah. And then you're mentioning Camila too many times here. In one paragraph, you try to quote her work twice here. Yeah. Okay, and then this is not a comprehensive background of the study, Mutia. Here, on your background of the study, you have to put what I mentioned earlier. Yeah, the main problems. Yeah, the main problems that faced by the student about listening skills. Yeah, and then when you mentioning about the main problems here, you can come with the result of interview or questionnaire, yeah, on a percentage times. For example, since this one here is about listening, you can mention it here. Maybe 40% of the student, they have no motivation in learning listening, yeah, or in listening activities, yeah. And then the rest percentage you can put it. And then you can also put the result of interview with the teachers or with the student. That will be okay, yeah. And then after putting all the percentage here, you can come with your alternative solution, yeah. You may mention why that here using TED Talk will help you to solve the problem. That's what a good background of the study should be. Okay, Mudia?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and then next one, identification of the problem. Okay, that's okay for the identification of the problem. And then next for the limitation of the problem. Have a look at your limitation of the problem, please. Yeah. We call here limitation of the problem because we already mentioned the class or the grade, yeah, or the school itself. That's why we try to limit this study. So you have to mention the first here is the grade, yeah, or the level of the student, and then also the school, yeah. So your research will be focused. That's what limitation of the problems for. Okay, Vidya?
Yeah.
And the next one, the objective. Okay, your problem of the study here should be answered on the objective of the study. Okay, now try to look at your problem of the study and then the objective of the study, please.
The objective?
Yeah, starting with problem of the study first.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and then now the answer of problem of the study should be written on the objective of the study. Look at now, please. It is answering your problem of the study or no? Check it, please.
No.
Okay, you have to revise that one. Your problem of the study should be answered on your objective of the study. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, the next one, significance of the study. I don't like theoretical benefits. I don't like practical benefits. You can simply put here theoretically and then practically for this one. Okay, for significance of the study. Okay, Vidya?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, second chapter. Review of the theories or the literature review. You're mentioning the first here is about listening. That's okay. And then, okay. Thank you. You're mentioning Atia and Iza. That's okay. Yeah. You can use from our English department, but not from the other. Okay.
I mentioned you before, sir. In my chapter 1, I guess.
Okay. Thank you. But do not use the other from our English department. Okay. And then next one here, still I got Camila here. You have to change this one, yeah? Camila. Yeah. And then next, types of listening, that's okay. And model of listening process. Okay, this one here, Ahmadi and Gilak Jani. Okay.
No, it's international journal, Mister.
International journal. Okay.
Yeah.
But the name, it sounds familiar, right? It is someone that come from Menteng, I guess, or Bekasi, yeah, called Ahmadi, yeah. And then next part of listening, that's okay. Problem that learn face in, okay, this one, have a look at point E here. Problem that learner face with listening comprehension. Yeah. So you gotta be focused. Which one here from your research? It is listening comprehension or it is listening only? Because the previous one we are still discussing, it is about listening only without listening comprehension. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then next one.
Yeah.
Azmi Bingol. Really? It is Azmi Bingol? Azmi Bingol.
The bio is international, sir.
And then there are many Azmi Bingol here. First Azmi, second Azmi, third Azmi, fourth Azmi, fifth Azmi. There are many Azmi that you quote here, okay? You will cross that one out, okay? And then next one, teaching listening. Okay. Okay. This one, you have to add more, yeah, about teaching listening. So what is it, the school that you're going to conduct this research for?
Senior high school.
Senior high school. Okay. So you have to put also, after F here, you have to put teaching listening in senior high school. Okay. Okay. And the next one, okay, and then this one also, learning media, and then you're quoting from Nur Seto, yeah, this one, a man from Purwokerto, I guess, yeah. Nur Seto Ramdhani, yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna take this kind of reference, yeah. You have to check this one, okay, Vidya? Yeah. Okay. Okay, media or teaching listening, the talk, the advantage. Okay, next here, you have to put also teaching listening using TED Talk. Yeah, you have to put more, you have to edit here. Okay, add more details about how that you are going to teach listening using TED Talk. After TED Talk meaning? Yeah, no, I mean after the disadvantages of using video like TED Talk. Yeah, to that one, you have to focus on the use of TED Talk in teaching listening. Okay? Okay. And then next one, your theoretical framework. When you try to make a theoretical framework here, it should be on a graph. You have to make a figure on it. Yeah, a picture, a graph on it. Okay? Okay. Do you have it? Because here on your file that you sent to me, there are no picture or there are no graph that you created here. Okay? No. Okay. And then again, theoretical framework, you start with listening comprehension. Do not use comprehension because your title here is only listening. Okay, Vidya? And then you have a thesis, okay? Okay, that should be enough, I guess, for your second chapter. And then for your third chapter, okay, for your third chapter here, I guess all good. I'm not gonna give any comment or any feedback for your third chapter, but my feedback or my question here is, where is your reference? The reference. You are not giving me any reference here. Reference? Yeah, the references that you Okay, no reference here that you sent to me.
I will just send PPT and ini proposal.
Yeah, but you have to put also your reference so I can see which one from the international journal, which one from the textbook, yeah? Which one from some random website that you try to put. Okay, Mutia?
Okay, I will send it.
Okay, next, I guess. I don't need it now. Next, after you give me your revision after this one. Okay, I guess that's all, Mutia, for your proposal seminar. Yeah, I hope you are going to revise your thesis proposal here soon. And then how long that you need to revise this one? On the previous proposal seminar, I gave your friend around 3 or 4 days. And then what about you? It is 2 days or 1 day?
4 days.
Okay, so it is 4 days, yeah? So 4 days, you have to complete all the revision based on my feedback.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Mutia Salma Rosa. I guess that's all for the proposal.
I have a question.
What is it?
Yeah, the part of Azmi Bilingual, I change it or not? Azmi Bilingual, I change it or not?
Which one?
Yang Azmi Bilingual.
Yeah.
Problem. I change it.
No, you have to use Richard Johnson. Yeah, that will be more English department. Okay. Okay, I guess that's all, Mutia Salma Rosa. Yeah, thank you for attending this proposal seminar, and I'm really sorry that you have to wait for so long because today I have many meetings to attend. Yeah, and then that's why I can conduct this proposal seminar sooner. Yeah, and one more time, you will have around 4 days only, okay? 4 days only to complete the revision. And then I hope after this one, yeah, you can start working on the revision, yeah? And let's close this proposal seminar, yeah, we're reciting Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, yeah? And then the last I say, Wallahul muwaffiq wal hadi ila sabilir rasyad. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.